Welcome to the channel, it's Curtis on this time. Breaking down the stories, every view will unwind. From left to right, we'll see the light. It's balance, we're chasing, no fighters fight. Curtis still beats, walking straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis still beats here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis still be keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis. Insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis, I'll be keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis. LB, the convo's unique. Curtis, LB, talking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis, LB's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis, LB, keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis. LB, the convo's unique. The convo's unique. The convo's unique.
Hello and well met, everybody. It is I, Curtis Selby, your tired midnight blogger. What blogs in this case at 5:48 p.m. I'm scratching Cassie on her back, and with us is resident Star Trek and Farscape expert William the Pleasant Valley Picker. How the hell are you doing today, sir?
Doing okay. It's been one of those. Well, it's I got some stuff done, some stuff I still haven't got done. It's kind of been a mixed bag, but I did go out and get some good grocery shopping done on Friday, so I got
nice.
Started cleaning out the old stuff out of the fridge, which I got a bag full in the kitchen. I really need to take out either later today or tomorrow. Old, expired stuff. Like, I found a block of unopened cheese that's, I don't know how many months it's been there. It still looks fine, and I'm going to have to do some online lookups to see how long cheddar will last if it's sealed. Usually this is very good cheese.
It's probably, I mean, depending on, you might open it and smell it, but
yeah.
Cheese lasts for a long time if it's unsealed.
Well, the thing is, this is the one brand that I've had luck with. It's this one particular store that kind of has their own in-store brand of cheese.
All right.
It beats all the name brands all the heck, I gotta say. Because I even had, opened it and had it sitting in the fridge for like a couple of months, and it still tastes fine. Like it doesn't go moldy. I can usually keep it for at least a couple of months, and it'll still be perfectly edible and safe. So,
cheese is a pretty hardy thing. So.
Well, there are some brands, like there's another store. If I buy the cheese, if I don't eat it up in less than a week, it'll start to stink. It'll take on this odor, and even if I cook it, even if I make like a sauce out of it, or put it in, mix it into like a meatloaf or something, I'm still going to taste the taste of it. It's still going to be off somehow, right? So
okay. Well,
Anyway,
interesting.
Enough about cheesy topics.
Bad cheese. That's what people came here for. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's let's say hello to everyone in the chat. We have FKHC 2005. Some there are who call him Tim. He said that Cassie changed colors, and that's because unlike what you said in the chat, was Cassie listening to Black Dog by Led Zeppelin, which would have been awesome. I'm just trying to get the AI to get a dog that looks more like Cassie. And it's true, I need to do what Tim says and just get a good photo of her. But I only have one photo on my computer.
I've noticed,
and it's not very good. So
I noticed the AI has been giving you trouble a lot of weeks. It seems.
It seems like the AIs are not as either they're not as good as they used to be, or I am just having trouble telling them what I want. One of the two.
Yeah. Have you ever got around to asking Gorilla? Because Gorilla's.
Yeah. I probably did ask him, but I don't think I wrote it down, or if I did, it's not in front of me. So
yeah, sometimes he'll take a while to respond. Sometimes, but
that's true too.
Like he's just started that second cooking channel, right?
Nice.
And he had a thumbnail just the other day for whatever it was he was cooking. I can't remember now, but. His thumbnails are really, really good. Like, gosh, what is the?
He does some of the best of anybody in the community, I think.
Yeah, I'll see if I can. If I can find, I probably got. Sometimes I get notifications from the YouTube, and if I can find one of those, I'll just send you. I'll send you a link to that cooking channel of his, and then you can just look at the stuff on there. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Curtis, you could still turn your microphone down more. I hate to ask, but
okay. Let's see. Where's my volume control? Volume control to Major Tom. There we go. I'm down to 46%. Can you all still hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. So.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Well, that's probably a little better now. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be deaf by the end of the stream. I remember when Gorilla was complaining the other weekend about your
because we turned it all the way up. Because anyway, it is what it is. John Ponterero says that he likes turtles.
There you go.
Actually, and Real Wade Nation is not doing his watch party tonight. So there you go. Resolute Germ, hello. Hope you are doing well. John Ponterero says cheddar is aged and good for a while. Tim says spoiler, Trelane is not Q. Maybe on Strange New Worlds, but to me, no. Tim also wants to know who cut the cheese. And Gorilla's random thoughts kapla. Glory to you and your house. His ears must have been burning. Oh, for F's sake, can't take a simple nap without some a-hole deciding to stream. That's right, Gorillas. I decided to brave the tornadoes and stream anyway. John loves blue cheese. Gorilla cooks. John says that I sound fine to him, and Resolute Germ says that I sound good here. So, let's see what they're saying in Cosme. In Cosme, they're sending out the memes of the Squire himself. Led Zeppelin singing. I'm not sure what this guy pointing is. John's got a guy pointing. And he's also got looks like a wiener rolling around in mac and cheese. So there it is.
Okay.
Well, Tim, the drawback is I can barely hear, or not Tim, William. I can barely hear you now.
Oh, me?
Yes, I can barely hear you.
That's really weird. Huh. Because I've got my headset turned up to maximum. So
Maximum control to Major Will.
that's really weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, if it's a StreamYard thing or something, because I sound fine in my headset here.
Okay.
If anybody else in chat could let me know how I sound as far as volume goes. I mean, I could take a look at turning it up on the StreamYard. Just give me a second. Oh, where's the setting?
And Tim has sent a surprise meme from one of the newer Star Trek. It actually doesn't look stupid, but I haven't seen any good new Star Trek stuff since Kurtzman took over.
Okay, I've got my volume about half. I could turn
Okay,
it
that's
up
better.
more.
That's definitely better.
Oh, I haven't touched anything yet.
Oh, never mind.
But I could turn it up if you like. It's up to you.
Nah, well, I think I'll just keep an ear open for you. John Ponderero, ground control to Major Tom. Take your break, Will. Put your helmet on.
By the way, what's your settings in the StreamYard settings?
In StreamYard, let's take a look here.
You're still booming away in my headset here.
Boom, baby, boom. Recording, visual effects, audio. Oh, here we go. I'm turning audio down in StreamYard to 139. How does that sound?
Okay, say something else.
Ground control to Major Tom.
It's still significantly loud.
Have it down to 89. How's that?
Just say another sentence and
ground control to Major Tom.
Yeah, that's probably better, actually, Curtis.
Okay. All right. Hopefully we have it where everybody's more or less happy. And Gorillas wants me to stream the tornadoes.
Oh, here you go. So I should just leave my setting volume-wise, just leave it where it is then? It's
Yeah, just leave yours where it's at. I think we'll be fine.
Okay, doke.
Gorillas wants to know what caused me. I thought I had it pinned to the top of the chat. Maybe I don't. Yeah, it's pinned to the top of the chat.
And was it in the chat there, Gorilla?
What else is going on here in the chat? Resolute Journey is doing okay as long as I keep my head at a nice baking temperature. Geek Flag is asking, what's up? Hail and well met, Geek. A Flag with Nate Knows. Welcome, welcome. We're watching Star Trek and Farscape. Enigma Severus is here. Humans! And one last thing before we go in. I've asked, I have a poll, what noble rank would you take? There's a tie for first. King is at 40%. 40% is I like turtles, and I would take court jester. And 20% of you would take the noble rank of Duke. Nobody wants to be a squire. So there it is. All right. Well, do you have any words on the Squire of Gothos before I hit play?
Only that it's a rather fun episode. I've always liked this one. William Campbell. I think William Campbell's performance is what actually makes the episode.
And he's the guy who plays the Squire?
Yeah, well, you can tell he's having a great time. Great fun playing the Squire. And that makes it. And as far as the Q controversy goes, I've always thought if he was an actual Q, he wouldn't need the mechanical device, he wouldn't need permission from his parents, because if he was an actual Q, he would still have almighty powers, you would think, right?
So, I would think. I mean, I don't know enough about Star Trek mythology, but yeah, I would think that even a baby Q wouldn't need, technology. I don't. Maybe they do.
I mean, I don't know. It's only the last couple years I've even heard this controversy. Because I never used to hear this until maybe a couple years ago. So I don't know. It just seems something that the fans have come up with, in more recent days. So I mean, I
All
really don't.
right.
It doesn't really matter to me if he's a Q or not. But,
Yeah, same here. Let's play the Squire of Gothos in 5, 4, 3, 2, Hong. Oh, very quiet play. Can you guys hear it?
yeah, the sound is actually pretty good on this one.
Okay, good. I had to turn it up a little bit for me to hear it, but John shares Q saying, I have much more serious problems.
Yeah, well, I got my volume on the episode up all the way on Cosme, and it sounds decent. So
Good.
I think it sounds better than last week. Anyway, that's for sure.
All right.
Excuse me.
It's their coffee break, says Tim. I miss Yeoman. I'm having a senior moment. Yeoman Janice, bring her back.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate what happened to her. I think she would have developed into a really good character by the end of season 1
Yeah.
if she had the chance. But all those it seems those dirty backroom deals going on with gosh, what's the actual actress's name? I'm having a senior moment now.
And I don't remember.
Yeah, I
Nate is
forget.
sharing a meme. What is this? I don't even know. Spock. Okay, who played Yeoman Janice? Grace Lee Whitney.
That's her.
And she was hot.
Yeah,
And there's Tim saving her bacon, Grace Lee Whitney.
she was pretty impressive, I gotta say. And
Good meme, John. Oh, that little kid, he annoys the crap out of me.
yeah,
Tim
Charlie
shared
X.
a meme.
That was never a favorite of mine. I gotta admit.
The kid was so annoying.
Well, that was the problem, and it was one of the few episodes where the aliens had to come to get him to save the
Yep.
Enterprise. Because if they hadn't, the Enterprise probably would have been cooked, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the eye thing always kind of not always.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
get
oh, man.
it. He was trying to show, oh, I'm using my super psychic powers.
Yeah. The same actor is actually in an episode of the Invaders sci-fi series, and he's pretty good in the episode that he's in.
Gorillas had to turn YouTube down so I could hear Cosme. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn my StreamYard down just a little more.
Yeah, my StreamYard's it's pretty much perfect here.
All right, there. I've turned it down to 77.
I mean, my Cosme the volume is just about right. So
okay, good.
Because I know sometimes some episodes the volume can be lower, but this one's good for some reason. Here we go.
Nate has to restart, so. Tally ho. Oh, Resolute Gerb says that pins are now at the bottom of the chats with the message hidden behind the 3 dots. What the heck, YouTube? Gorilla says, Germ, we can put your head in the smoker with the brat so you can have the smoky flavor. And Tim says, I would take the title of Duke or maybe Grand Duke. Yeah, I would take the title of King, but if I couldn't take the title of King, I'd take a Stellar Artois. I mean, I would take the title of Duke. Tim is sharing the meme from Christmas Story. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Yeah, I actually remember Ovaltine. That's how old I am.
I have some Ovaltine somewhere up in my pantry.
You still got it there. I don't think we even have it in the stores up here anymore.
Yeah, we have it in the venture that I work at. I don't know if I could find it anywhere else, but.
Yeah, I haven't seen Ovaltine on the shelves in, it's got to be decades now.
They still make and sell it. Come to think of it, I may just make some tonight.
Yeah, it used to be, it wasn't really my go-to beverage of choice, but it was good every once in a while.
Tim says that he bets Grace Lee Whitney got her butt slapped a few times by people there on the set, sadly.
Yeah. It's too bad Roddenberry hadn't put his foot down and read the riot act to some of the crew. But instead, well, we all know Gene had that bad reputation of being a womanizer, which was deserved, unfortunately, from everything I've ever read.
Womanizer. He's a womanizer.
So I guess that's why he didn't stick up for her, right? He just figured it'd be easier to just can her lovely ass, so to speak. Gotta say though,
I would have loved to have done something with her lovely ass, but anyway, it's neither here nor there.
Grace had a great butt, I gotta say. It was nice that they got her back in some of the movies, though. That was good.
That is cool. Hey, my dream house. So you go to the Tired Blogger.
We have the original effects, I think, here, don't we?
I think so.
You know, I'm still amazed.
John.
Still amazed they could make one of these basically every 6 days or whatever the schedule was for shooting. Amazes me.
The work ethic was a lot different back then.
Well, the thing is, you know, there are 29 episodes of this in season 1. So that means out of what, 52 weeks in a year, they were working more than half a year.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, now we get some of that schlock, like what I won't even mention the name of it because it deserves to be forgotten in the dustbin of history. 10 episodes and they couldn't do nothing right. So like, yeah, go figure.
Yeah. Right? Even though half of it was probably computer generated.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like they couldn't do the writing, the acting, set design, nothing. Music, nothing.
You know, some of those sets weren't terrible. Although, hey, look, it's the salt monster.
Yeah, that's the cool part.
Wow.
So I'm wondering. So before the salt monster and Mantrap was the last one, there must have been others since the Squire managed to obviously put one on display here.
Right? Yep, there's the salt monster. John's sharing a meme of it.
Yeah, with my luck, if I did online dating, Curtis, I'd end up with this knocking on my door.
Yeah, exactly. I signed up for a while for Facebook dating again, and it was mostly. I don't want to say too much bad about too many of the ladies because I'm sure some of them were lovely, but I told one of them I was a Star Trek fan, and she deleted her whole profile.
Well, it's better to find out.
Wow.
That's the best
I
thing,
wouldn't.
though. It's like when I'm working and I get a customer on the phone, I'd rather have someone that's abrupt and hangs up in my ear than somebody who wastes 5 minutes of my time yakking and complaining and bitching and moaning about some bad service they got. It's like, okay, I got other calls to make. So I hate to tell you, but the world does not revolve around yourself. That's what I feel like saying sometimes.
Right.
Of course, I don't because I don't want to get fired. But oh man,
Tim is sharing a meme of who he expects is mostly on Facebook dating.
I don't need to.
It's pretty hideous, actually.
Oh God.
Yeah, I definitely would. I would definitely swipe left for that one. And John's got James Bond there.
All I got to say about
Daniel Craig.
All I got to say about that is there's a whaling fleet somewhere that's still searching to get her back.
There she blows.
They're like, oh, that damn harpoon didn't stick where we shot it. Yeah, I can't believe I used to be a Daniel Craig fan for the early Bond movies.
I did like Casino Royale quite a bit, but I've only seen the first and the last one.
You need
I love the first one.
What we need to do is a watch party of the third one, Skyfall.
Is it pretty good?
Oh, it's amazing. It's the best of the 5. It's great. It's
Free Willy.
Awesome. Seriously, Curtis, Skyfall has a great story, great direction. The acting, the cast is superb. The sets, the atmosphere, and spoiler alert, they bring back the Bond car from the 60s.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, they bring back the Connery car. It's a really the villain is great. I forget the actor's name, but that's a good line.
Mm-hmm. Adele singing the theme is great.
It's definitely in my top 5 Bond movies. And there's 50 Bond movies or whatever now.
There's a bunch of them. I've lost track.
The only one that beats it hands down is my favorite Bond movie, which probably is still controversial with some people, is On Her Majesty's Secret Service with George Lazenby.
I need to see it. I've heard that
it's really good.
I've heard split themes, but I think it would be the kind of movie I like. I think.
Well, it's got. I think it's probably got as many, if not more, high quality action sequences than any other Bond movie. Like, there's a lot of action in it.
I know he gets married at the end, and then his wife is assassinated.
Yeah, guess who he marries?
I do not know.
Diana Rigg, the actress Diana Rigg from the Avengers TV show.
Oh, that's fantastic!
And Tim says great.
Tim says there's 26 Bond films so far.
Okay, I seem to have miscalculated.
And John Poterero has Napoleon. I don't know how to pronounce it. Bonut. This could kill millions. Tim says that Telly Savalas plays Blofeld.
Yeah, Telly does play Blofeld in that movie, and I think he's probably, if not the best, he's definitely one of the better Blofelds. And some of the on location, they actually filmed on location in a high, a mountaintop facility. That's actually not a set. It actually really exists. But man, there's so many. There's car chases. There's ski chases. There's helicopter attacks. I mean, you name it. I mean, that movie is just jam packed with great action. And Lazenby's excellent. Like, when it came out, it was because it wasn't Connery that the critics panned it, right?
Yeah.
So it suffered at the box office, and then Lazenby had a terrible agent because apparently I think he got offered 1 or 2 more pictures to do Bond a couple more times, but his agent said, "Don't do it because you'll be typecast." And of course, Lazenby's career is pretty much over at that point then, right? So
yeah. Well, Hollywood never has been a bastion of morality and kindness.
Yeah, I just don't know what the agent was thinking, but because Lazenby was not even when they hired him, he wasn't even an actual professional actor. He was actually he was an Australian model, which is how he was making a living, was as a fashion model in Australia. And but they did the audition, and Broccoli and what's his other guy, the team that produced the shows back then. They liked his audition so much they just went ahead and hired him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tim says that Donald Pleasance as Blofeld was good too, but that Telly Savalas played Blofeld in Her Majesty's Secret Service. And then he shares a meme of Telly saying, "Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful."
I remember Kojak.
I do too.
I never saw all of them. I think I might have seen like the first season or something.
I don't think I hardly saw any of them. I was too young to appreciate it. Tim is asking if it's Harry Saltzman that produced that.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the guy I was thinking of. Thanks, Tim. Because I know Broccoli was one of them, because I can never forget that name, Broccoli, right?
Broccoli and salted broccoli.
So you put some Saltzman on your broccoli, do you?
I guess so.
Oh, that sounded really wrong, actually. Now that
John staying on top of the memes.
Lazenby in his frilly shirt, and when he's actually not Bond here, he's pretending to be a oh God, what do they call them? You know those guys that does heraldry? Looks up
yeah.
Family history or whatever. He's pretending to be one of those guys because he infiltrates Blofeld's lair undercover. But of course, eventually he gets discovered and knocked over the head. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You should show show him in the kilt. You're missing the kilt he's wearing.
Gap After Dark is in the chat. Welcome. I hope you are here in Cosme enjoying the movie. Resolute Germ is asking you why you're lying to Curtis like that. Skyfall is, according to Resolute Germ, an abomination.
Well, I respectfully 100% disagree. But we all know Germ does tend to have extreme opinions on either side.
It is what it is. Germ's good people.
I mean,
Good people.
The thing is, I still think if you haven't seen it, you should see it. And if you're going to see it, might as well do a watch party, and then we're going to have more fun watching it. Whenever that's probably not going to happen for a long time anyway. But
women.
Oh, here we go.
How charming. Tim is apologizing, saying, sorry, there's 25 official Bond films and 2 unofficial ones. I love the globe. I think that's exactly how I want my dream house decorated, right there.
Now, there's another question there. If he was actually a real Q, would he have allowed them to beam up?
I don't think so. And I don't think he would have had to ask what it was. I think he would have known.
Well, if it was Q from the Next Generation, he probably could have just blocked the transporter beam, you would think, right?
Mm-hmm. And there he is. I don't like him. John sharing a meme of Billy Idol singing Eyes Without a Face. We're under tornado watch. Man, I gotta say, that's a nice looking turkey there. I'd be tempted to stay.
Here we go.
Wow, wow. Retired.
You'd never get that line on TV now, would you?
Nope. She is not.
And what gets me is the woke crowd think that they've progressed beyond this.
When they've regressed quite a ways behind this.
Exactly. Gone backwards.
I don't even think they're up to the standards of Uncle Tom's Cabin, let alone this.
Well, did you hear
Perhaps
about
I should be. Hear about what?
the one university that has banned applications for any straight white men?
Oh, wow. No, I
If
haven't
you,
heard about that.
yeah, I
Where's
forget the
that?
university, but if you want to be a professor there, you have to be like one of the rainbow people, or a visible minority, or handicapped, or disabled, or yada yada yada. If
Gotcha.
you're a straight white man, don't bother applying because they won't. They'll just tear it up. I read this in a couple different places so far. Of course, haven't
And
100% verified
ahoy!
that.
Ahoy, accounting sheep. Welcome. Welcome. Please join us in Cosme. We're watching the Squire of something or other. Gothos. Captain, I can't stand the harpsichord. There is another reason why I don't think he's a Q.
Yeah, when you really start to look at this episode, there's enough things in it that kind of hint at him not really coming up to the level of a Q.
There you go. She's pretty in pink, or whatever that color is.
Yeah.
There you go, John. Is that a scene from Dancing with the Stars? Poor Uhura. Mirror, mirror.
Mm.
I love the alligator head.
Yeah, I
The
was looking at
Squire is
that too.
basically Florida man with super magic powers.
Yeah, it's pretty funny actually. Obviously just a studio prop, but
Mm-hmm. Oh! This is better than I planned. Alexander Hamilton. I'm not going to give up my shot. The Counting Sheep likes the outfit. Yeah, he does kind of remind me of Londo Malari, a Counting Sheep. You're not weaponless. You've got a single-shot pistol. And John Shear meme from Hamilton. Dun dun dun. You know, for 60s props, those are actually pretty cool.
Well, I imagine the studio must have had
something.
Must have had pistols. They must have done historical dramas or something, right? Yeah, and even if he did shoot him, he wouldn't die.
Yeah, that's the. There you go.
I gotta say, the sound effects here are very 60s.
They are. Let's get the heck out of here. I can't remember this episode well enough to remember how powerful this guy is.
Well, you'll find out pretty quickly here. So you've only seen this maybe once or twice then, Curtis?
Yeah, and it's been a long. I think I was 12 the last time I saw this.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like seeing it for the first time again, I would
Almost. I dimly remember, but just like bits and pieces. I remember her in the dress. Keep the dress though. Yeah.
Yeah, TOS sure knew how to pick beautiful women. Oh, no other series comes close. Don't try and tell me how hot Deanna Troy is. It's like, yeah, right.
Well, she was pretty, but not. I don't think she measures up much as to the other first generation guys. Gorillas say, did anyone else catch Kirk looking at her tit?
Yeah, I think he took a glance.
And John shares a meme, Cinda Fucanrella. So he may not be Q powerful, but he is pretty significantly powerful.
He can move planets. Yeah.
That's wild. Hey, it's the judge from The Wall. It's still better than New York Justice.
You know, I got a feeling he would fit right in the current day UK as a judge.
John Pontorero sharing the judge from The Wall. I forgot how kind of disgusting that judge was.
I don't know if they get a noose in an episode anymore either.
Nope.
Yeah, The Wall was a very weird film.
Oh, yeah, Judge Dredd. I need to see the newer one. Guilty, 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 guilty. I want to be an all powerful judge. He's kind of like a 5-year-old with ultimate cosmic powers.
That's a good observation.
2126. That would be 100 years from now, right?
No, it was that star date, though, perhaps.
The Grateful Dead.
I think that would have been the star date.
Right?
Doesn't TOS take place in the 23rd century?
I think so. Was that a Canadian hospital administrator? Says accounting sheet.
Oh boy, I'm not even going to comment on that one. You have to know the current politics to understand that joke.
Right. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you couldn't do this episode now.
That's what I love about Kirk, though. He always knows how to outthink his opponents. Well, most of the time.
There's a few exceptions, but damn few.
Well, like Charlie X, I mean, they were basically done
they were
before
just
the aliens. Yeah. But again, I don't think I could see Picard thinking on his feet in a situation like this. Because he's totally manipulating Trelane. And Trelane doesn't even realize it. Oh boy.
Yes. So how does this episode compare to the movie Predator? John, I want a new drug.
That's funny. Have you seen Predator?
I have not.
Oh.
I've seen Predator 2. Don't ask me how I've not gotten to see Predator 1.
You need to see the first one.
My life is is what it is.
Well, add it to the watch list, and maybe we'll get around to it in a couple of years, say, Curtis.
Ooh, those hamburgers look great. I'm hungry. I'm freaking starving.
You know, Predator is actually really good, and it's not even the kind of movie I generally like, because it's basically an action film, right?
It's like, isn't it kind of a mix of action, horror, and sci-fi?
Basically, yeah. That's a good description, actually. The thing is,
I don't know. I'm just.
Well, what? Yeah, no, you nailed it pretty much. It's action, sci-fi, horror. Yeah, it's got all those.
Trelane's not a very good swordsman, is he?
No. Well, that's the trouble. Everything's always been so easy for him. He's never had to learn.
Yep. He never developed any skill.
Exactly. Or discipline. Yeah.
He just got his magic powers.
Pretty much. I think what makes Predator, though, is it's got a great cast.
Mm-hmm.
Including Schwarzenegger, of course. Really good special effects. I don't know if they filmed it on location, but the jungle looks very convincing. Let's put it this way. And it is very horrific in a lot of sequences. They don't pull any punches on the horror aspect at all.
Right. John Ponerero's got Sulu playing D'Artagnan. Definitely not the same quality of sword fighting as Zorro.
No. Well, Turing, if he wanted a competition, he should have given Kirk a sword.
Yeah, exactly. He still seems to be having fun.
Yep. He's all about having the fun.
I love the original Star Trek, but I'm kind of disappointed. Ben Kenobi promised he would become more powerful than you can even imagine. I'm guessing Darth Vader just doesn't have much imagination. And there John has a meme from Zora the Gay Blade, I believe. Here I am. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Now go away. Good, perfect meme there. The counting sheep. I never have any fun.
You know, the ending of this is very similar to Charlie X, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, Kirk still more or less defeated him, quote unquote, but he at least himself would have been screwed without the parents coming.
Well, yeah, if the parents hadn't shown up, Trelane just could have popped another sword out of thin air and
Yep, just hunted
going,
him for the rest of time. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think the scene coming up here with communicators is close as he ever gets to saying "beam me up," Scotty.
Yep. Beam me up, Mr. Spock. And there's Trelane. I didn't do anything wrong.
He definitely would be a member of the Democratic Party, would he not?
Ah! I plead the fifth, but yes, I think so.
It was just too easy. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
It's all good, all good. Hey, Lady Mist is here. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are enjoying Squire of Gothos, a very naughty one. Oh, that's why John shared that meme. Or whoever it was shared that meme. Don McDougal, Paul Schneider, Gene L. Kuhn, Gene Roddenberry.
I'm just going to step away. I got to get some water or something because I'm getting parched here. So,
all right. John is sharing Spock. Cool.
I shouldn't be more than a couple of minutes, so I'll be as quick as I can.
Okay. I might have a short intermission anyway. I need to get something to eat really quickly.
Okay.
George A. Rutter, script supervisor. Head grip, George Rader. Sound was by Glenn Sound. There's the Orion Slave Girl. Orion Slave Girls. Mm-hmm. All right. Let us do some intermission music. Maybe. Yep, look at that. Breaking tornado on the ground. Not sure where that's at. Anyway, I'll tell you guys what. We'll watch Breaking Tornado stuff while I get something to eat. All right, that's in Kansas. All right, I'm back. Hope you all are doing well. I hope people in Independence, Kansas are seeking shelter. And John provided a moment of zen with some geese and their babies. Looks like the place I work. All right. Now let me go back to Facebook.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, let us go back here. Are you there, William?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm glad that the tornado didn't magically go up to Canada.
Is that the one that was close to where you are?
Mm-hmm.
I just sat down a second ago, by the way, so I missed that, pretty much missed all of that.
I decided while I was getting something to eat that instead of intermission music, I play that.
I say, was that tornado headed your way at all, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So, anyway, so the next episode is Exodus from Genesis for Farscape. Got any words on this show?
This one's a little simpler, a straightforward plot than the introduction. I'll just kind of mention things as it goes along. Hopefully the sound will be good. But when I checked it, I did a run through of it and it played fine. The sound was really a lot louder than the one we watched last week. And
Okay.
the picture was fine too. So everything seemed to work fine when I played it. Like last week. So
Okay. All right. Let's see what we've got. Farscape episode Exodus.
And don't forget full screen once we start.
All right. There's those little robot bots. Kind of reminds me of my house.
Yeah, it certainly is quite an annoying sound. Luckily, they turn it off.
I don't think they're used to all this Earth colloquialism. If I were the actor, I'd want to reshoot that scene again and again just to get it right.
You mean this scene? You mean the John and Aaron scene?
Yes.
Well, they do develop our great chemistry as the series goes on. By the way, this is the first one where Crichton does a narration here.
I want a weird floaty chair.
Well, Rigel's got pretty short little legs, so it saves a lot of time, I guess.
Gotcha.
Oh, there's mud.
The guy knows mud. And Lady Miss sharing those emojis. Welcome, welcome. Love to see you, Lady Miss. Uh-oh. Yeah. Ooh. A forbidden cargo. Interesting meme, John.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah, I imagine it would have been in Australia somewhere on location.
Ortega. I have no idea what that is. Good meme, John.
Yeah, Crichton's references to earthly things is one thing that runs through the series, and of course they often have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. John, I'm not sure what to make of that meme.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck I'm looking at there.
It's a bog, but kind of sad. We need a better bog. Drain the swamp. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. Here we go. They're making pig noises. Yeah, more like Louisiana all the time.
Yeah, they soon find out that it's not the friendliest planet they could have landed on.
Well, they've got regular projectile weapons instead of spiffy blasters or phasers.
It's not very advanced culture, yeah. Basically, they've never left their planet, and which is why they fear anything that lands on it.
Yeah, fair.
They're kind of like 20th century humans in a sense.
Right.
By the way, I think the one issue I have with Archive is they might have mislabeled the episodes. Like, this is the correct episode. It is number 2. But I think they put the wrong title on it, which is no big deal, really. But I'll have to sort that out with an episode guide, because I do have some good episode guides. So
Okay.
yeah, because I think that the one they labeled episode 7 was actually the title for this one, which is 2. So somebody kind of mislabeled them, I think, when they uploaded them. But oh well.
Oops.
But as long as the actual videos are in the correct order, that's all that really counts, right? So
Yeah.
do you find the sound much better on here than we did last weekend, Curtis?
To me, it seems the same, but
Really,
how about you guys?
I'm getting it nice and loud here. Have you got it turned
You
up?
getting
On
it good and
your end?
loud? Okay.
I've
I
actually
just have it where I've got it. So
I've got it turned down to like less than 50%, because if I didn't, I'd be getting my ears blasted.
we shall blast your ears, just like Crichton is getting his blasted.
What have you got it up full on the Cosme? Like, I'm just wondering what your Cosme.
Yeah, I keep honestly, I have Cosme down at the minimum because if I don't, it'll echo.
Oh, it does that, really?
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, because man, this is much better sound on Archive.
Okay. Accounting sheet says blue girls are less attractive than green girls. I think it's because she doesn't have hair. If she had hair, she would be just as attractive, I think. Well, I'd like to hook up with her.
Sorry for
well,
the
at least
coughing.
he didn't swallow it.
I seem to have got a dry cough the last couple of days. I thought I was coming down with a cold, but it doesn't seem to be as bad as it was 2 days ago. But I'm still hacking and coughing. And since the darn Cosme comes up in a totally separate tab, it's hard to switch back to mute myself.
Right. John is comparing you to Gollum. Uh-oh. Retro Raggy. Interesting meme, John. Accounting sheep. Why does the kid remind me of post-surgery Ellen Page? Yeah, I hate that. She was so pretty. Oh well.
I love Rigel's feet are hilarious. They did a great job on him. I mean, Henson's studio really knew how to put these things together, man. Oh yeah, that's right. Zan, as the priestess, has the power to help people with their pain.
Interesting.
She's kind of got some almost magical abilities, actually. When I
so
think
she's
about
almost like a D&D cleric, almost.
Well, I mean, D&D, is that Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not overly familiar with that, so. But yeah, she does have abilities that are. Well, it's a whole spiritual thing, I guess, right? Because she's a priestess and all that stuff. So, this is funny.
Interesting insight there.
Yeah, Dargo does think of himself as a warrior.
Counting sheep, a plant that helps people with pain, you say?
Oh yeah, that's a good observation. I forgot to mention. Zan is technically a plant. She loves sunshine, for instance.
Ah.
By the way, you should experiment with the volume level on here because you mentioned something about it. You get an echo or something, which I've never gotten. That's weird, but you should be getting a slightly better level of volume. Like mine's much better than last week. So, so I'm kind of
There, I
disappointed.
turned it up a shade. How's that?
You sound fine.
Okay. How does Cosme sound?
No, it sounds great.
Okay.
So you can hear everything okay though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
There's kind of a weird, I don't know what you call it. It's not quite an echo, but
That's really strange because I'm not getting anything here but just the regular, sound. I wonder if it has something to do with hosting Cosme.
maybe.
It's either got to be a Cosme thing or a StreamYard thing. That would be my guesstimation. I don't know.
Right.
Because I know both of them do have their issues at times when they act up, right? So,
Yeah.
but you think it'd be okay to continue with Internet Archive because they do seem to be
Yeah.
solid
Yeah.
quality. Yeah,
Should be fun.
and I checked out like the time, and they seem to be complete as well. Oh, this is funny. This is funny.
Oh my.
That's what I like about Farscape too. They definitely geared it towards an adult audience.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many hours every day she had to go under the makeup, but I think she had like 3 or 4 hours of makeup every day applied to her.
I'm sure. I'm sure all the aliens, or anyway.
But I mean, they actually had to paint all those little dots and everything on her, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Rigel.
He's a savage.
Well, I do gotta think if aliens ever did land, they probably would think quite similar to that about us. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Because if they were advanced enough to actually fly a long distance to Earth, they probably would think, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's ever going to happen in our lifetime. Because
Yeah, I
I,
don't expect it to. I'd love it if it would, but
I
well, it
think that.
depends. If we're not invaded, I would love it if it would.
Well, if it was the Vulcans, I wouldn't mind. If it was the Klingons, we'd be screwed. But you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
but the thing is, like the whole warp drive thing. I mean, as much as I love Star Trek, the faster than light travel seems to be, impossible. Physics seem to cancel that notion out completely. So
Well, that's why Star Trek has to have the magical dilithium crystals.
yeah,
Basically, it's a way to get around the physics that we know.
I do like the whole wormhole travel in this show though, because
Hmm.
as far as I know, they still haven't completely ruled out the existence of wormholes. So
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really kept up with physics, but back in my day, wormholes were at least considered possible.
yeah, I think they're still at least theoretically, possible. By the way, there's chlorium in the food.
Mm. Don't give their weapon back. Raggy. Interesting that it kind of sounds like a whale.
Well, in a way, I guess you could kind of compare it to a whale. It's basically a cargo transport, is what a Leviathan is, right?
Right?
Because it has a huge cargo bay, which we will eventually get to see more of. So it can haul a lot of stuff. It can haul, spaceships, for instance, even.
Hmm. Oh, God. Him shared an image of the Trump shooter who dressed as a stormtrooper.
Oh God,
That's funny.
is that on Cosme? I must have missed that.
No, that's in he shared it on Facebook.
Oh, I'll have to check it out later then.
See if I'm smart enough to do this or not. I can't save it. Why is this reminding me of the Star Wars holiday special? Oh, wow.
Yeah, Rigel can be a vicious little bastard.
Gosh. I want to face the peril. Joe Ponerero, bite me.
Yeah, I noticed that one. Isn't that Mayor McCheese or something?
Mm-hmm. I wonder why they got rid of Mayor McCheese.
Well, seems like most of the fast food places got rid of the quality of their food first.
Well,
Then they then
fair.
they then they got rid of the low prices and jacked everything sky high.
Yeah, McDonald's has completely forgotten what made their business successful.
Well, it's
I
like
haven't gone to
A&W.
one in a while.
It's like A&W in Canada started in the 50s here, and it was the biggest burger chain in Canada for probably through the latter 50s, 60s, 70s. There wasn't really any competition because we didn't even have McDonald's then. And their food was amazing. Like their burgers and for everything, all their food, their root beer was unbelievably good. And they
Mm-hmm.
had these giant glass mugs they would serve it in. And get this,
Mm-hmm.
the waitresses would glide out to your car on roller skates. They were on roller skates, and they would hang the tray of food on your car window. And boy, it was a lot cheaper too. And man, the food was so good then. And now I very rarely go there anymore because the food is a lot more
Yeah, I'd go
expensive.
there.
And well, they just
Yeah,
slap it. You can tell when you get a burger that's just slapped together, right? And
yeah.
their burgers are pretty bad now, actually. Oh, here we go. Oh,
I'm evil. And then Dad would forget about the one-touch power windows, and the tray would crash to the ground. Good memories.
we
Accounting
had
sheet.
we didn't have power windows back then. You had to roll the
Yeah,
windows down. You had to roll them down then.
I got my first car with power windows in 2004, I think.
Yeah, it was all hand crank windows in the 60s and
Mm-hmm.
70s. And the waitress would tell you what level to crank the window down to so that it would hang on securely to the car. We never lost a tray, let's put it that way.
Right?
But I mean, man, I seriously, hot women in roller skates serving you food. It's like, boy,
Ain't nothing like it.
those days are long gone.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're no longer allowed to enjoy the opposite sex. We're supposed to hate, loathe, and despise each other.
You're supposed to feel guilty for finding a woman attractive, right?
Well, I don't anymore. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, I still don't believe in hurting them. I don't believe in making them uncomfortable or anything like that. But
Oh, Dargo's tongue is hilarious.
yes.
It's like I always keep thinking, I bet the ladies like that.
They might. What would you do? Good meme, John.
Oh boy.
Yep, the autopsy table with the alien. I like the yellow ones. Why don't they just lay Reese's Pieces down on the ground? Hey, I've seen this one. Well, this is already head and shoulders better than the Starfleet Academy. Nobody's swallowing their intercom.
This is way better than Starfleet Academy could even hope to be. And this isn't even a favorite episode of mine, really.
It's not bad, though.
Oh, no, it's a good episode. It's just that it doesn't have any of the really amazing aliens. The aliens are pretty human-like.
Right.
Basically.
True.
They're kind of like Star Trek aliens, just with the ears, right? So it's not too advanced, in that sense. The main reason I figure it's worth showing it is because it does give us background into Moya as the living ship that can feel pain, and also that the and the peacekeepers did put that beacon on, so that's another aspect of how the peacekeepers control the Leviathan ships, right?
Right.
So and we get little bits of insight into Rigel and Dargo, and
and it's also quite cool how they handle a first contact. It's definitely a different first contact than you would get from Star Trek. And I'm not saying anything bad about Star Trek. Star Trek first contacts are usually pretty cool, but I just like that this is different.
I think this is more believable as to what a contact on Earth would be, because I think our authorities would freak out with the same panic. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Oh my. Okay. I'm guessing it's something else. And now you're going to have a little brother.
Yeah, she's thinking maybe these Earthmen aren't so bad after all.
Earthmen are easy.
There you go.
I can attest to it. I'm an Earthman and I'm pretty easy. Any of the women on this show could have their way with me if they just asked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's trying some of it. Oh boy.
Rachel will eat just about anything, it seems.
I take it almost nothing harms him?
Doesn't seem to. I think he's
Wow.
got. I think Ragel's got like 3 stomachs, though. It's like an herbivore almost, right? So,
Oh, got you.
though there is an episode coming up in a few more where they go to a planet where the food he eats does have some serious consequences. I'll put it that way. Not well, not necessarily life threatening, but it makes things complicated.
Got you.
Mm.
And then they get shot down by nuclear missiles of the planet. The Earthman kissed me. I miss the babe. She was a good kisser.
Starting to stutter at the end here. Weird. Huh, it's weird. It's getting all stuttery on my end here for some reason, but it's over anyway, so it's no big deal. But
Yeah,
very
it's
weird.
not stuttering on my end, but I know that Cosme is so fickle.
It's actually back to normal
Counting
again now.
Sheep is sharing a meme of Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Peter Coogan. And you're welcome, John. I hope you all enjoyed it. That was Farscape.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. Much better episodes to come, in my opinion. But might as well just go along with the storyline because there were some important details in there. So.
Oh yeah, I'm still looking forward to the episode that the Critical Drinker talked about, which I believe is in season 3. But they go back in time, and it's just it's interesting. You probably know which one it is. There's this peacekeeper who's legendary for defending these nuns, and I guess it turns out that it's not the way they expect it.
Yeah, they land on this planet which is seemingly deserted, and this was where there were supposedly these nuns, and there was a very historic event that occurred, and they actually do. I don't know if how they activate something that seems to take them back. At least in that area, it's like some kind of time gate thing or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time, but yeah, they go back and then they realize that the stories, the legends and the stories about what happened are actually not necessarily correct, and
Well,
that's not necessarily a good thing.
right.
There is an episode that's
So,
really good though, where Crichton and they get back to actually get back to Earth, which is a very interesting episode. They get back to like the 1980s or something, and
oh,
that was
nice.
oh yeah, and it's hilarious too because not only is it fun to time travel back to like 1980s, but it's a good comedy episode because when they start interacting with some of the neighbors, well, you can just imagine. Yeah, that's pretty. But I think that's probably not until late in season 2, at least. So that's a ways off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we've still got quite a few things to get through. So, anyway,
Yeah.
did you have any last words before we call it a stream?
Nothing much. Just hopefully we can do another one next Sunday. Uh, hopefully
Okay.
the schedules will work out. Um, is it better if you do it later in the afternoon? Th-
It's hard for me to get everything done before 4 anyway, because I
right.
basically Sunday's the only day I've got to do any of my chores.
Yeah.
Oh, and the county sheet needs to talk to me. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So
Why is it not letting me click on that? Weird.
so it looks like the schedule's going to remain just one day a week off for the
For
foreseeable.
a while, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
gotta. There's a lot I gotta figure out, but
Mm,
in the meanwhile, I'm just working,
yeah.
and slowly building up the hopefully a down payment on a house, or if not that, then at least uh, have a little bit of cash saved up so I can take care of
Yeah.
any catastrophes.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it doesn't
and
hurt
thank you,
to have
Lady
a
Miss. Thank you, Counting Sheep.
yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
everybody for showing up. Much appreciated. Um,
And on the
yeah.
poll,
Oh,
the
I forgot.
king, 47% said that they wanted to be a king. 33% said I like turtles and would be a court jester. And 20% said they wanted to be a duke. Nobody wanted to be a squire. Not a single person
Yeah. Well, I
wanted to
guess
be a squire.
Squire's not really nobility, are they? Like,
Not really. Not really. I just wanted to keep it simple, though. So,
yeah. Because I
all
remember
right. What?
when I watched Excalibur, the Squire was kind of just the guy that would run around, fetching the
Yes.
swords and stuff. So,
The squire was the servant, like the main servant to a knight, and then
yeah,
later it became kind of a title for basically for a landowner. So,
yeah. So I'm not sure when they use Squire in the Squire of Gothos. I'm not sure if they use the terminology correctly. Actually, when I think about it,
I mean, whatever. It
but
conveyed the message.
of course, it don't matter now because it's 60 something, 60 years old. So it don't matter.
Well, it's 60 years old, and let's face it, it was just a cool title that the alien liked, So,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it worked. I mean, I think that is a good, solid episode. I've always enjoyed that
it
one.
was
So
it was it was fun. It was
yeah,
definitely fun. I don't know. I don't know what I'd rate it. I'd have to put some thought into it. But it was definitely a
yeah,
very fun episode. A little childish, but at the same time, it did have a deeper meaning. Um,
yeah, yeah. The
so
only I think the drawback for me is it does get to be a bit repetitious after a while. It's kind of the same thing, throughout the episode, more or less. There's not a whole lot of surprises in that sense, really. Um,
right.
once we get familiar enough with the character. So it's not up in the top tier episodes, that's for sure. I wouldn't put it in the high A's by any means. I'd probably put it
maybe, or maybe a solid B.
Yeah, I was thinking probably somewhere maybe like a high B, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway.
Well, folks, I got to get going. I'm going to call it a stream. So.
Okay. Well, have a good one, Curtis, and have a good one, everybody.
All right. You all take care.